Do you intend to eliminate this branch at CDC, yes or no?
No, we do not.
Okay. Because you cannot tell us that you want to make America healthy again when you are willfully destroying programs that keep children safe and healthy from lead poisoning.
Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin clashing with Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Baldwin with us exclusively just last week on that clash amidst the deepening lead crisis within Milwaukee Public Schools.
At least 4 schools have closed to remove dangerous levels of lead, and members of the CDC team meant to help with the lead problem have been fired. Dr. Michael Todoritis is the city's health commissioner. He joins us now. Commissioner, welcome to Upfront.
Thank you.
Let's start with RFK Jr. He attempted to tell Congress that a CDC team is on the ground here in Milwaukee assisting with this lead crisis. Is there a team from the CDC in Milwaukee helping you?
There is not. And we have been kind of in the dark as to any communication from the CDC. The last formal communication we received from the CDC was back in April. So I'm at a loss for what the secretary is referring to. We had one individual come to the city to help with a piece of lab equipment, but that was separate from any response to MPS.
And so how did you take hearing that testimony on Capitol Hill from RFK Jr. saying that there was in fact the CDC team here helping with this issue?
I, initially joked that they might have been stuck in traffic in Chicago, but in reality, I was getting texts from colleagues across the country who were saying, hey, is this happening? And I turned down the appropriation hearing to learn the information firsthand. And in communication with our team and everyone else here in the city, no one could speak to any of this mythical team that doesn't exist. And, to be clear, we would welcome additional support. We would welcome additional funding to continue to support this, because these are long-term hazards that we're concerned about, and really looking to that expertise that was at the CDC to support during this challenging time.
Beyond this and beyond the latest of what RFK Jr. has said, the city's request for federal assistance, known as an EPIAID request, was also denied. Walk me through what that means, and was that surprising to you?
Extremely. That was, from what I understand, that was the first time in 75 years the CDC has denied an EPIAID request. And it wasn't help to clean up the mess. It was help to actually investigate the epidemiologic investigation. So essentially the detective work to help discern whether or not a child had been poisoned at their home, at the school, or some combination of both. And it was also sending some small teams to Milwaukee to help staff our screening clinics and help do data analysis here with our team in Milwaukee.
Some critics say that the school district, and the city should not be bailed out or helped at the federal level. Senator Ron Johnson just this past week told us that, quote, I think Milwaukee, Wisconsin ought to be able to handle itself, just clean it up. So why is this now a 5-alarm fire where it's reached this level when this has been something that has been an issue for quite some time?
Well, I appreciate Senator Johnson raising issue and attention to this really important moment in our city's history. I think the part he fails to realize is the support and the technical assistance had been ongoing for months, where the CDC had helped us validate our site investigation, so our physical assessment of the schools. They were helping us with medical toxicology expertise, tangible expertise that we don't have internally within our health department. And public health across the country relies on state, local, and federal partners working together in these moments of crisis. So yes, this is an unfortunate moment of history for our city, but we have to work in concert with this.
Kind of bring us big picture for a second, where everything stands going into the summer. Are we going to see more schools close? Are we going to see more kids get sick?
Between now and the summer, I'm confident that the priority schools have been addressed. So some of those are still closed. And the district has also done a lot of work to enhance their cleaning protocols and ensure that they're minimizing the lead hazards. I'm confident when talking with Dr. Cassellius that the priority schools, the roughly 50 schools built before 1950, will be addressed this summer. And we're confident, and our top lead expert is with the district full time right now. He is confident as well that between now and the start of the new school year, the schools will be safe, and that we'll have a lot to celebrate as the students come back to the classroom in the fall.
So those are 50 schools that you're going to work on over the summer?
Yes.
RFK Jr. also told CNN that he's going to help Milwaukee and the city is going to see assistance from the CDC. He said this is foremost on his mind and his top priority. Are you confident in that the city will get that help from the CDC?
I would be grateful for it, to be honest. As I mentioned, the public health system across our country relies on these different layers of support. So we're grateful to the Department of Health Services here in Wisconsin for their support during this time. And we're grateful to the CDC experts that unfortunately lost their jobs. As Secretary Kennedy continues to talk about this issue in the national media, he says the right things. So I will continue to hold out hope that they will show up and be present here in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee Health Commissioner Dr. Michael Todoritis, we appreciate your time and insight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, Wisconsin's swing voters on the president.